Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to Come Show. Living Walks is having a wonderful day on this second like August 2025. Today, I have this day. I'm leaving in an hour to get to the park to watch a movie. I'm excited. I am thrilled. But for now, we're gonna make some videos. I got a couple of videos to make, and that is pretty much it. So let's enjoy it. Okay, so the video. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. Thank you guys being up that having a wonderful day on the 2nd August 2025. Here's the intro of the day. This is the plan de match, which is the what we have to do today. I got a lot to do. So this is the meal of today. Calabrese, salami, and a delicious hummus. Traditional. There's no mukbang today. There's no TikTok live today. I gotta say that I can't do it. Reason as to why is actually quite simple. We have a movie tonight. We have a movie at 8:30. So now that I have the time, I am so hungry. The bit of today, I slept a bit more than usual because I had trouble to going up to sleep because I was afraid I was gonna miss the event of Fortnite. Because today was a big event. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a video about that also. These are freaking hard to open. I understand that they're freaking. I am starving. I understand that most people didn't like the event. We're gonna have to come and defend it. Okay? Sounds good. So today, on the menu, calabrese, sausage. On the menu today, quite simple. I'm gonna do some videos. We're gonna take some time to upload some videos. So spicy. Which is also important. And then we'll come back at 8:30. At 8:30 I'm gonna leave. We'll at 9:30. Again, really super simple. I have a movie. I think it's like treat. One place that I don't know. However, this one is much closer. And tell me it's 5 minutes by bike. Well, on my phone, I'm gonna be tuning Twitch. We're doing great Stride and the DLC. After 2 days, we're already at the same place we were. No, I'm not sure, but I'm almost where I was before in the DLC. This is good, but this is spicy. This is really good though. Calabrese sausage. Really good. That's always positive. What else? Video in the early morning at sunrise. I don't know why I'm going to sleep, so that's a problem. Anyway. We'll figure it out. Get some coffee. It's your boy Yink. Welcome to, oh my god. Welcoming a very sick ink. I'm bleeding. Fuck. On this 2 August 2025, like I said, I'm really sick. Today we had the Fortnite event. I want to come back on it. I want to come back on that video. First of all, I want to apologize for my coverage of the Fortnite event. I was told that the event was at 2:30, so I logged onto Fortnite at 2:20. However, there was a shop, and the shop was like, hey, no, there was a loading screen. The loading screen was saying, hey, you still got 20 minutes left. You still got 30 minutes left. So we waited and waited and waited, and we missed the first part of the Fortnite event. Before we start, let's talk about this event. What it is the Supernova Academy, which is sort of Fortnite's X-Men Academy. Let's be honest here. They go in and they defeat Daigo. So Daigo comes in, he wants to control everything, he summons the Kraken. Right, the Kraken is something that's huge for Fortnite. And then Superman is the one that destroyed it. A lot of people. Okay, so what did we miss? We missed the Spire. Summoning the Kraken. We missed the Spire, summoning the Kraken. So that's that. I think we missed Daigo speech, which kind of sucks because, but I was able to see it because he told me I had more time than I had. The event was what? The event was shooting tentacles, summon the Kraken. A lot of people didn't like the event. And even I'm not a fan of Superman. And people say that, oh, Superman ruined the show. But I gotta say, I actually like the event. Now, because I missed a little bit, I went to see a YouTube stream. The YouTube stream was saying, oh, I don't like the event, yada yada. To me, it was such a shame because it's a classic damn if you do, damn if you don't, you know? I thought it was kind of sad. Oh, the sausage, we're eating calabrese. They're delicious, they're spicy as fuck. But it was kind of, did I find the event amazing? I find it okay. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't great. It wasn't that bad. However, I'm a newer player. I've been playing Fortnite since Chapter 3, Season 2, which was the I cannot tell you. Okay, so is the I-30 versus the I-10 versus the 7. So we had a Daily Bugle. We had the Battle Pass with Doctor Strange at the end. Doctor Strange and Prowler. Doctor Strange, Prowler, Gunner. There was the Reverend, and there was the Cat Girl. So that's what I was playing, and this when I started playing. So I didn't really see those glorious cutscenes before. To me, it was kind of nice. I just felt bad that everybody was shitting on the event. Was it great? No. Should you shit on it? Damn if you don't, damn if you do. There's no events. People are complaining. There's an event. People are complaining. You know. That was Epic Game. I'm like, fuck that. I actually like Superman. And I'm not a fan. The fact that he come in and he said hi, then he took care of everything, is kind of cool. And then I was hearing people say on the lives like, hey, Superman ruined everything. The Supernova are students, they're not supposed to be that strong, right? So I thought I was gonna come in and say that. What else? Well, that's pretty much it, to be honest. There's not a lot left. The simple thing I can say is the kid is streaming. The simple thing I can say is it wasn't that bad. Now we had the Kamehameha event where it was Infinite. I only had one match of Infinite Kamehameha. The rest, there were 2 or 3, and then I had to look up another one. Now, every single chest dropped a Kamehameha, so I think that's what they meant with Infinite. Was it cool? It was cool. It was cool. It was cool because I think people were disappointed with the event, live event, so they just left. They just left. And then I heard conspiracy like, oh, they knew the event was not good, that's why they put it after. That's crazy. However, what I appreciated, every lesson we watched it. You got two loading screen. That to me is actually pretty good. Anyway. Guys, I'm eating a lot because I woke up about an hour ago. I went to bed this morning at 9 o'clock, 9:30. I woke up at 2:20 for the event. Went back to sleep, played for an hour, went back to sleep, woke up at 6:50. Usually I sleep, I wake up at like 5 o'clock, at 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'm starving. Anyway, I love you guys, take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your buying. Welcome to your commercial. Just doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this here. August 2025. This is a weird video. You guys know this is the title of the video is gonna be something like trusting my body. Right? I thought it was pretty simple. I don't ask myself a lot of questions. I don't ask other people a lot of questions. I just take life as it is, right? I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for what I don't have. Lately, we've been really switching things up, right? And the really switching things up are three things. We are trying to lose weight. We're eating healthier. We're more active, physically speaking. So we're a bit more tired, and we're working a lot more. You know what? For stuff, we're working a lot more physically. So of course, there's gonna be a plus. We switched. And I used to wake up at like 12. Now what we did is we're going to bed later, which is after the sunrise, which is 8 in the morning, something like that. I'm on breakfast, you know? So my body's going through changes, and whenever before I had a body transformation. And it's always a spirit of adaptation. And lately, I was afraid of that because lately we've been working hard. I have never worked so hard. Oh, that's not true. Maybe last year. Because, for example, today, we woke up at 6:40, and it's 7:30, right? We've been making content for 30 minutes, a shower for 10 minutes. We're eating. In about 20 minutes, I'm going to stop making videos. I'm going to be switching to, what? I'm going to be switching to posting content before we go to the show. The show tonight is not that far, so I'm happy about that. I'm going to come back at 9:30. 9:30 to 5 o'clock in the morning, we're streaming. From 5 to 8, we're filming. So we're working a lot. I don't have a lot of free times, right? Which is not true because when we wake up, I have free times, and when before I go to sleep, I make clips, I have free time. So, but I got about an hour of free time per day. My body's going through a lot right now. Now, there's always this self-destruction. There's always this possibly manic, possibly denial. I don't allow my body to feel the way it feels. But trusting my body. One of the biggest reveal in my life was your body will tell you. How that works? Super, super simple. Your body will tell you when it's hungry. Your body will tell you when it's need to be, when you need to sleep. Your body will tell you when it's thirsty. Your body will tell you when you're uncomfortable, right? Your body will send you a signal. And if you follow those signals, then you'll be in a position to be perfectly okay. What I'm trying to say is, was I tired? Yes. Did I fight off sleep? Yes. I didn't want to wake up for a Fortnite event, but I did. And I'm proud I did. And then I was afraid because I didn't put a timer. So we put an alarm clock to wake up for the Fortnite event. However, we didn't put an alarm clock for, yes. Like there's no way I'm going to be sleeping for 5 hours. So we finished playing at 3:30. I went to bed for 3 hours. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is we went to bed at 9:20. So 9:20 to 2:20 is how much? It's around 5 hours. Let's just say around 5 hours. And then from 3:30 to 6:30, that's 3 hours. That's set for 8 hours, which is what most people recommend. However, it's kind of fucked up because most people say, oh, you need 8 hours of sleep. So because you need 8 hours of sleep, you'll be sleeping 8 hours of sleep. You know, is your perception of what I mean versus what is possible. Nothing. But also fire with the sausage. And the meal was nice. It was really cool because we're in a unique position of being able to say, hey, are you okay? Hey, are you hungry? Hey, are you tired? Yeah, we're fighting asleep, but even if I wasn't working that much, we would be fighting asleep, you know? I have the chance of doing what I want. Now, like I said, there's possibly some denial in there, possibly the fact that, dude, you should take a break. That's all a possibility. I admit that. However, I don't think this is I'm actually impressed with how much my body is responsive. My body will make the effort. See, that's also the problem. My body will act weird, in a way of it's so crazy. in a way of I have to go to bed at 8 o'clock, so I'll stay until 8, and now there's just sunshine, and my body's awake because it's sunshine. It'll be a bit harder to sleep, or to fall asleep, but I'm tired, which is a bit weird, right? Otherwise, why am I making this video? Is because it took me all this time, and to be honest, I feel like it's normal. So I feel like it's normal in a couple of ways, in which you're getting older, so your body is less responsive. See, from being a kid to being in your late 20s, your body constantly improved. At 30, you feel your first, like, ooh, like, oh, I'm tired. You know, oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, I got so much shit to do. And I don't have time to game. At 30, you start feeling that your body is changing. Now, we're not close to 40. I'm 32 years old, so we're good for 8 more years. At 40 is going to be some other changes, right? A lot more changes. And that's going to be weird because I'm going to be, once again, trying to discover my body. And I feel like you'll trust your body when it's actually quite a nice subject. You'll trust your body when it's improving because, like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to be strong, right? And then your body's trying to shut down or starting to depreciate with time, right? And you're like, oh, fuck. What am I still able to do? Then you trust your body, and your body still has a lot of potential. Your body still has a lot of time. To me, I could have missed 2 events today. The front event and the movie that I'm going to go see in about 30 minutes. 40 minutes, right? It's nuts. Because you're not sure what to do. And then, voila, your body says you're good. Don't worry about it. I mean, that was nice. To me, that was something that meant something. Right? So let's trust our body. Let's trust ourselves. Let's stop thinking I cannot do it, right? Let's try it out, and then we'll see. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. C'est que je m'avoue, jamais jalouse. Don't blink if you're lying. Welcome to the show. You gotta do Seigneur, ça va la vidéo, ça français. Salut ton chien, je passe pas pour la journée en ce 2 août 2025. Bonne fête maman, ça fait le 20, c'est pas aujourd'hui, mais on la célèbre tout le mois. Aujourd'hui, on fait un petit test de goût, on fait un petit produit de Longueuil. Vous avez suivi la chaîne les dernières semaines, vous savez qu'on goûte Monsieur Gustave Couta. C'est qu'on va goûter mon dernier qui est incroyable. C'est sans lactose. Vraiment, sans lactose, ça m'infait pas confiance. Mais les produits sont bons. On a goûté 4 produits en fait. On a goûté Suisse, on a goûté crunch à la nette qui était incroyable. On a goûté fumé qui était bon mais un peu décevant. Maintenant on va goûter épice personnelle, c'est que graine de carvi et notre substile de cumin. C'est un fromage qui est ferme. Je suis très content, je suis très excité de goûter à ça. Écoute, ça va être super bon. Les ingrédients, il n'y en a pas tant que ça. C'est du lait, de protéines, de lactosérum, crème, sel, culture italienne, graines de carbi, roku, chlorure de calcium, enzymes microbiens, natamycine en surface. Fait que ça sonne comme un projet de science, mais bon. Au début, j'étais nerveux parce que j'ai vu les graines de fenouil. Moi, j'aime pas ça, bro. J'aime pas ça, bro. J'aime pas ça. Mais c'est pas des graines de fenouil. En fait, ce qui est cool, c'est que même, là tu me dis pourquoi tu l'as acheté, c'est des graines de fenouil. Il y avait 4 saveurs. Puis j'ai vraiment aimé le design, que j'ai dit, j'ai goûté aux 4. J'aurais pu goûter à 3, mais j'ai décidé de goûter à 4. Fait que. Et voilà. J'ai dit que je pouvais, après 3, pardon, je peux l'ouvrir. Mais par exemple, parce que eux, qu'est-ce qu'ils veulent que tu fasses? C'est qu'ils veulent que tu l'ouvres par la tête. Qui est la partie la plus. Comment je dirais ça? Qui a le plus de stock. Fait que là, t'es comme bon, ben regarde. Je vais pas commencer par le plus gros de la partie. On va faire la pointe de pizza, tu comprends? C'est comme une pointe de pizza. Fait que. Le spécial personnel, on se lance, on y va. C'est très spécial. C'est très spécial. La frite pâte. C'est formidable. Ouais. Je serais pas full. C'est très. Il y a beaucoup de saveur de fleurs. C'est très parfumé aussi. Ça goûte les herbes, ça goûte un petit peu le sucré. C'est bon, mais c'est pas génial. Il y a beaucoup d'affaires là-dedans que je connais pas. Le fromage en fait est excellent. Le goût du fromage est excellent. C'est un peu plus fort que les autres. C'est un cheddar. Je sais pas si c'est un cheddar ou c'est un gouda, moi. Le gouda cheddar, les goudas, ok. Le très très fort par contre, comparativement aux autres. Je pense que c'est arrivé, c'est que les autres étaient plus. C'est comme le fumé, il goûte tout le fumé. Crunch à la nette, il était très salé. Le suisse, il était un petit peu sucré. C'est peut-être le gouda qui coûte le moins le produit qui est en force. En fait, les épices traditionnelles, c'est plus de fromage qu'autre chose. Mais les épices en tant que telles, c'est pas super, je te dirais. J'aimerais ça être plus au courant de ce que c'est. J'aimerais ça plus connaître des saveurs, mais là c'est juste, encore une fois, beaucoup un goût parfumé, encore beaucoup un goût de fleur. Très herbal. Oui, c'est goûteux là. Mais vraiment goûteux. Pas mauvais. Et maintenant, les épices, ils rehaussent le goût du fromage. Ça peut être vraiment fromage. Fait que, mon préféré. Demain matin, on se fait un goût les 4 ensemble. On va faire une petite tournoi d'admission Gustave. Ça va être les 4 fromages qu'on va goûter. On va dire c'est le meilleur, le moins bon. Malheureusement, je pense que le moment va être plus. Mais écoute, sincèrement, si c'est négatif, je suis négatif. Sauf que le positif, là, elle a détesté le fromage. Est-ce que je le déteste? Non. Est-ce que je l'adore? Non plus. Tu sais, sincèrement, hein, Mon test de goût, c'est comment ça marche. Est-ce que j'arrêterai encore? La réponse que j'arrêterai encore est personnelle, non. La réponse, est-ce que j'arrêterai encore fromage suisse? Oui. La réponse, j'arrêterai encore goût de fumée? Oui. Et quand j'en ai encore une fois, oui. Tu comprends? Fait que, all in all, ça s'est passé extrêmement bien, là. Anyway, je vous laisse passer une belle journée. Ciao. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to the show. Today we are having a wonderful day on this 2nd August 2025. Today we're drinking coffee. We're eating calabrese sausage. We're eating some cheese, which is pretty freaking good. But the most thing that we're doing is we're doing a review of episode number 3 and 4 of Tengu Aiki. Now, usually when I do a recap, I have my computer on my lap, but there's no computer to be seen, which is kind of pretty good. I want to apologize for Tengu Aiki. I forgot to watch it last week, completely. So yeah, my apologies for that. However, we did watch number 3 and number 4. So guys, remember that we had a test. So the very first part of it is the team. Now, forming the team didn't go as planned. For example, it was a classic kind of Naruto case. I would like to see this other team for a tuning exam. I would like to see the second team, the third team, but we only saw the first team, which is our main character. It's our main character. It's a girl that constantly apologizes. It's a guy that's a bit weird. We don't know much of his backstory. So we go to the course. The course is you have to fight the teacher. And you have to fight the teacher, and you have to get 2 balls. If you make it out of the forest, you win. And if you kill him, you get to choose the team. There's 2 characters that wants to kill him. Our main character to go against the guy who killed his father, and the other character which has a mask. And the mask, he's kind of like an asshole. But actually, do like the mask. I don't know the name. I'm sorry. They were introduced yesterday, so give me a chance. The guy with the mask is also so it's complex. So they start and they don't want to work together. First of all, is the girl who constantly apologizes. She goes in and she has this almost monster, and this monster is like, hey, it's a big sis. So this monster acts sort of a, I don't know if you gotta know what I mean by that, but it's sort of a Utah spirit and Jutsu. So the spirit comes in and it protects his sister. It's kind of like a summon, someone with blood. They're always using the blood. Now, later in this episode, we learned that we only are able to manipulate blood. Most of them are going to be a specific form or specific experience, which is really cool. Because you guys remember, see, this is insane. Because I said that in the first episode. In the first episode, he transformed into a Oni and he shoot his gun. I'm like, oh, it's cool because he still kept his memories because he shoot his gun. So when he fights the girl, because the girl loses control. Okay, so that's not how it works. The guy with the mask is an asshole. So he goes in and he's trying to destroy everything and doesn't care about his teammates. He's actually pretty strong. He has some really nice blades, a chainsaw, and a seesaw. That's his weapon. So he goes in and the girl is a bit in the way because she doesn't do much, she's constantly apologizing. And then the main character comes in and is like, yo, let's protect her because he's like, for the ladies, this is a chest for the lady. That's actually super cute. Very, very nice. So he's gonna protect her. Like against the guy with the mask. The guy with the mask, he shows him how to use the power. So he has his thumb, and what he does is he puts his thumb in his skin, and he opens up his skin, which I thought was amazing. Then he used the blood for that. Our main character doesn't know how to do that, so he's trying to do a blade to fight off the blade. It doesn't work. So then he realized that what he's doing was wrong. He realized that what he has to do is a gun. Now, what is kind of cool is he used to collect gun, so he chose a big gun. Now, the problem with this is, are we establishing that all the gun that he had able to use are only one gun. However, he does it. He's so strong that he changed the weather. That's actually pretty cool. Now they tie up the guy with the mask. It's like, yo, you're gonna be trusted. Now the teacher comes in and says, hey, when I have time, I'm gonna borrow. So the teacher sees them. In this case, in my personal opinion, the teacher said they had potential. But they couldn't find the ball. So what he does is he finds the ball. He says, if you wanted to fight me, everybody find the other ball. I think that's what he did. To help them out, kind of. So then they fight. And the craziest thing is, they go in, and the guy with the mask is like tied up. It's like, the teacher comes in to save the guy with the mask, or to beat the two of them, because they're vulnerable, because there's only one fighter, which is the main character. The guy can pretend like he's running away, then he comes back, and you have the guy with the mask and say, hey, you listen for me. We get the reason why the mask is weird. His father is a Momoto, which is a hunter of Oni, and the main character is a Momoto, or the son of a Momoto, which again is the hunter of Oni. And we get a sad truth how there's almost a genocide of Onis for the kids. The kids are getting killed, even if they don't know what they did. They really didn't do anything wrong because they're Onis, and we see that the people are surviving. Now, one thing that I didn't appreciate or didn't like this kind of normal is everybody had a general understanding of the Oni. So how do you get that? Is it common in the world? Are they there for a while more? And then all of them do a test. So it's almost as if they were all recruited at the same time. Doesn't make a lot of sense, you know? But it's an anime. So let's continue. We got episode number 2 where he fights the main character fights the teacher that he's not strong enough. So he runs away. He comes back to see the guy with the mask and say, yo, I'm not gonna work with you. Because the son, the main character is like, I love my father. And he wants to avenge him. It's like, your father's a Momoto. He's a bad guy. We'll never work together. And then there's actually a really cool moment. The main character, because he's kind of like a dumbass, it's actually really funny, forgets the goal, which is to reach the finish line with one ball. Technically speaking, there are groups of 3. So the group of 3, one person out of the 3 will fail. So to have the strongest. So he leaves the guy with the mask, leave to the finish line, and wins, and gets disqualified. But then the guy with the mask is like, no, I cannot do that. I don't want to be in doubt with him. I don't think it's true. I think he's a nice guy at the end. Like the guy literally went to war for me and I helped him out. He's like, I don't mind if you fail, you have to succeed. So give him the ball. So then the coolest thing is he has aspiration, he has dream. And he's like, the main character is like, okay, well, thank you for that. Then we have the Kyoto school. I actually really like that. Again, it's a system of My Hero Academia. There's multiple schools of heroism. And one of the schools is I think Momoto. So, which possibly means that they know that there's schools there. So then, instead of failing everybody, they need every student that they can get to fight. Now, also, what the problem is, I think Academy, there's no mention of other students before them. There's no mention of another Oni. It's just like, all of this happens. The greatest thing about Tengu Ari is the